But nobody's bringing up, this is another thing. No, well, she brought it up, but it wasn't going to be brought up, that Portia did say when we murdered Ian. But then Portia cleared it up and said she was saying, if if I were a traitor, and I would say, I would be like, when we kill Ian, like in that context. So that's what she was saying she meant at the time. This was funny. They said that, they were like, Lisa, you said that Rob was so hot that on TikTok, that he's so hot that nobody could look at him. And she said, I did say that. And then Andy said, who here was distracted by Rob? And a lot of them raised their hands. But Tiffany was like, I never thought he was hot. She made that clear. They talked to Monet. Andy asked Monet how has he seen Lisa since she voted him out, and he said yes, and it's all good. And he did say he wished Candace, he was gonna ride to the end with Candace, or he had her back. And Candace did say, I wish I hadn't said anything, but I was trying to be faithful to my traders. I was trying to be a faithful trader. And she's sorry, she wished she had have kept him. She hadn't said his name, she did feel bad. So then they talked to Michael, and he was talking about what his family said to him. And again, I said Michael doesn't bug me, but that's not saying half the things he does is so cringe. Like him quoting Dorinda with the clip, and just it was very cringy. But anyway, he got into it with Portia again, and there he is with the clip. It was so cringy. And then he was like a silver medalist, Johnny Weir, and Johnny was like, I don't have a medal and whatever. That was weird. I didn't know he didn't have a medal though. So then they talked to Rob C. And again, felt like they could have had more conversation with him too, because I thought it was cool how when he told Tiffany, don't, something's happening, I think they're going to murder in plain sight. They didn't really dig into that. And I wanted to hear more about, I mean, I get how he came about doing it, but I think it would have been interesting to hear his take on it, because I was pretty impressed when he was like, I stay away. He told Tiffany, stay away from everything they're doing the conga line. And I just think they could have talked to him more. Rob C did say that Jam Jam was a pick me faithful, or a pick me a gamer, and that he was throwing everybody else under the bus. That was kind of funny. But Jam Jam's response was, I was just able to get to know people better because you were basically hiding. They talked to Ron about his strategy. And that's another thing. I wanted them to go more into like Ron and Rob's relationship and all that. Like they didn't go into that, but Ron just said he knew he would have a hard time kind of fitting in. And then Monet said it didn't seem like Ron was trying to get to know them, that whole